somebody need to watch the yearly horoscope report? Why? Reason? Because you want to learn about your job, your career, your profession, your financial backing, your money situation for the coming year. And you would like to know this coming year, will you be getting married? Will you be able to conceive a baby? If you're professionally qualified, will you be able to acquire a job? Yes. And you need to learn about this year 2026. What will be the sudden achievement you will acquire? What are the major issues, challenges, complications, hassles, any kind of negative things happening in your life in 2026? And what will be your accomplishment in the whole 2026? And regarding if you're a professional student, what the educational learning hold for you for 2026? And how your health will be in 2026. My dear friends, life can feel noisy and confusing, especially when you are carrying big questions about work, money, family, health, or relationships. If you would like more clarity through 2026, inside my Prakash Astrologer app, you can watch all 14 one-time life events forecast for your signs and also use your weekly and monthly premium horoscopes to plan with more confidence and less stress. All of this is free for you until the end of 2026. Whether you're already in my app or watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can visit astrology.prakashastrologer.com to register or log in and start using this support whenever you need it. Yearly forecast of Cancer for year 2026. There are 4 transits which are very, very important. The first transit is Saturn's transit. Saturn is extremely important for yearly transit because Saturn represents karma. Saturn represents your job, living, work, profession. Saturn means money. Saturn means business. Saturn means career. Saturn means your status in the world. Saturn represents your prestige in the world. Saturn means your honor. Saturn means money, 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 your income resources. When you're talking about property, wealth, financial backing, you're only talking about Saturn. When you're discussing about money, you're only talking about or discussing about Saturn. When you're talking about somebody's wealth and assets, you're only discussing about Saturn. When you're talking about somebody's lifespan, means Saturn. Health, serious health issues, Saturn. Death, Saturn. Crisis or trauma in the life means Saturn. Saturn is the karak of, Saturn is the major player for all these cause and effect. Cause is Saturn. Effect is crisis. Effect is trauma. Deep grief in the life, Saturn. Hard work's reward, Saturn. Whole service sector which governed by Saturn. The whole professional sector in the world governed by Saturn. The whole career sector, Saturn. The whole merchandising, Saturn. Saturn's transit is extremely effective and very, very important for everybody. So Cancerian can be your moon sign, Cancerian can be your rising sign. In 2026, Cancer, the Saturn's transit effect for you for 2026. In this year 2026, Cancerian, Saturn transiting in your 9th house. Saturn transit in 9th house. And the pi of Saturn is silver. And Cancerian is very, very important. Saturn transit in 9th house, Paya of Saturn in silver, and Paya of Saturn for Cancerian in silver means your past efforts will be rewarded. You'll be blessed with a sudden financial gain. Cancerian, there will be a rising status, prestige and honor. You'll achieve prosperity, name, fame and establishment. Comfort of the life, comfort of the land and property. Enjoying help, support and guidance of your well-wishers. Cancerian, wherein your hard work, your determination will bring rewards. You'll be able to resolve a lot of your problems and complications. In 2026, there will be rising status, rising prestige, rising financial gain, quite a lot of traveling. Personal comfort, happiness will be there. Cancerian, you will be able to overcome a lot of your problems, but you do take care of your parents' health and well-being. If your profession involves transport, property, travel agency, property building merchant, or if your business is construction, if you're a contractor, if you are working in logistics, or if you are a transporter, then you'll be quite successful. With your drive, determination, discipline, Cancerian, you will be able to achieve everything. Most of your efforts will be rewarded. You come across quite a few opportunities through communication with the world. There will be a few struggleful situations, but you will be able to overcome. Your expenditure will be there, but with your own will. Friends can play a unique role in your achievements. Saturn position in 9th house. May I say that this phase of time, there is a classic astrology saying, that is a applied astrology saying, and I will define both. Saturn in 9th house, may I say that is quite important. Saturn position in 9th house mostly denote distress. Some of you also like to go through trying time in your profession. Cancerian, you may be transferred to some distant place, and you will have to work very hard. But be careful of your enemies and employees who are likely to deceive you, cheat you. Beware of anything that might defame you at workplace or in society. It might take you longer than usual to gain any rewards. Finances also require proper handling. You're likely to indulge in wasteful expenditure. During this phase of time, you may not getting a lot of opportunity to earn extraordinary money, but there will be several obstacles in the way of achieving it. Avoid any kind of litigation, criminal activities or immoral deeds. Some of you also face criminal proceedings. Health needed extra attention at this time. Mentally, you're likely to feel restless, distress, mostly due to matter related to spouse. You may and children may develop some sort of a serious health problem that could be life-threatening. Some of you have to attend the funeral of close relative. Saturn transit in 9th house. The modern astrology says about it, the modern astrology explanation about Saturn transit 9th house. Classic already explained. This time period in your life is generally dedicated to self-improvement. You are developing your ideals, your commitment as transiting Saturn make it way through 9th house. Ideal spiritual goals that you have taken for granted or worked with for many, many years suddenly seem superficial or not particularly useful to you. If you have been trying or studying, then you must watch a long period of questioning exactly what you are working toward. Does this line of study match your true selves? But most of you come face to face with yourself or self-defeating attitude during this time period. The 9th house is a house of fire. So it has much to do with your outlook, your sense, your adventure, your confidence. It is also associated with your faith, hope, vision. Although its attachment to such thing as a higher learning or travel might mean that Saturn transit in this 9th house will affect these things. It is more about taking a closer look at reassessing your attitude and confidence. By the end of this transit, you will have reworked out your spirit and come face to face with what it is that offer you hope and optimism, as well as that which fuel your drive. The initial entrance of transit into ninth house may cause you to question yourself, but by the end of this transit, if you work hard at self-improvement, you will have replaced your old spirit with regenerated one. That you will do. You will be one step closer to knowing where you are headed, and you will have to rebuild faith in yourself. A shaky feeling that caused you to sputter and avoid risk will be replaced with more mature attitude toward the adventure, facing the unknown. You will let go of self-defeating attitude that have been holding you back. You recognize exactly where you have been overdoing our expectation, and you find new ways to nurture your faith, hope and vision. But when Saturn transits ninth house, whenever you're going to face any of these problems, complications and hassles, if you become greedy, the Saturn position in ninth house is not positive. If you become a gambler, Saturn house, ninth house position is not very positive. If you become a godfather, not good. If you involve in a foul act, not good. If you have too many obstacles in your way, not good. Saturn position ninth house is not good. Financial losses, Saturn ninth house position is not very positive. If you're going through family crisis, not very good. Saturn position ninth house. If you've been punished, if you're going through punishment, Saturn ninth house position is not good. These are the tasks, practical applied astrology tasks you must do. This will help you Saturn ninth house position from negative to positive. Task number 1. Please do make a dark shed in the left hand side end corner of the house. Make a dark shed in the left hand side end corner of the house when you enter. This will give you wealth, prosperity, name and fame. Second, do visit temple bare feet every day if you can, every week. Next task, donating money for the food and may I say to the blind school every week. Saturn ninth house position negative to positive. Time to time organize Hanumanji Pujan and make a paste by mixing jasmine oil, real sindoor and apply on Hanumanji statue in the temple on Saturday afternoon. Saturn become negative to positive. Try to keep solid silver square piece in your pocket. Saturn position negative to positive. Do avoid non-vegetarian food, all alcoholic drinks and smoking. Saturn position ninth house position negative to positive. Try to have a bath with mixture of milk and yogurt. Use it as a shower gel all over your body. Saturn ninth house position from negative to positive. Do respect your uncles. Ninth house position negative to positive. Donate dog food to dog home regularly. Saturn ninth house position negative to positive. Do donate 2 kg pure ghee to temple regularly, like once a month, Friday, or once a week. Choice is yours. Saturn ninth house position negative to positive. Do lay marble floor in your house. Maybe small, doesn't matter, but do lay marble either on the wall or in the floor. Saturn ninth house position from negative to positive. Do wear a gold angel of sapphire in gold square pendant around your neck. Saturn ninth house position from negative to positive. Donate 4 religious priests blanket, bananas and money. Saturn ninth house position from negative to positive. Precaution, refrain from adopting a stubborn attitude, aggressive attitude. Try not to consume alcohol, non-vegetarian food, seafood and smoking. Refrain from rash driving. Refrain from non-vegetarian food or seafood or scandalous relationship or foul relationship. The chanting which will give you ultimate boost. Aum Eng Harim Kalim Chamundai Viche Ati Sobyati Rudrae Mundamalani Kalike Devae Name. Aum Eng Harim Kalim Chamundai Viche Ati Somyati Rudrae Mundamalani Kalike Devae Name. Requirement is jug of water. Timing is night time. Asana is blanket, west facing. Duration for chanting minimum 60 minutes, 120 minutes, 180 minutes. More you do it, more you'll achieve it. As you move through 2026, many of you are carrying one question that keeps coming back in your mind. It might be about your work, your relationship, your family, your health, or an important turning point. These horoscopes give you a general map, But if you want to understand your own situation more deeply, eligible app user can claim a complimentary one-to-one basic consultation with me. When you register on the Prakash Astrologer app, you will receive a welcome email with details of any current complimentary consultation offer and how to claim and book your session. If you are already an app user, please look out for an email from a team member with the same information. In that session, we use your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth to focus on your most important question, so you can move forward with more clarity, less anxiety about what lies ahead in 2026. Cancerian second most important transit after Saturn is Jupiter. Why? Because Jupiter represents professional knowledge, professional ability, professional skill set. If you want to be a professional consultant, Jupiter have to support you. Without that, not possible. If you want to be worldwide famous and recognized for your knowledge, ability, skill set, or art or craft, Jupiter have to support you. Without that, not possible. If you want to get married, without Jupiter support, not possible. If Jupiter support, you can get married legally and religiously. Personally or family, domestically, yes. The whole world can accept you as a married couple if Jupiter supports you. Without Jupiter support, not possible. You want to conceive a baby, without Jupiter support, not possible. Jupiter have to support you, then it's possible. So Jupiter is the second most important planet in yearly chart, play a huge role. In this year, Jupiter is Atichari, high speed, and every time it's go for transit, it change the transit after every 5 months. Yes. So this year, Jupiter transit changed 3 times. I'm going to define all the aspect of Jupiter transit for Cancerian moon sign, Cancerian rising sign. So Jupiter transit for Cancerian rising sign, moon sign, 2026. Jupiter transiting in your 12th house, the start of the year. It's already started since, may I say, from 5th of December 2025. It'll carry on till 2nd June 2026. Jupiter transit in 12th house. During this transit, this indicates expenditure for you. Cancerian, the outflow of money is expected to be greater than inflow of money. Above all, you may also find difficulty in trade and business, especially related to automobile business. However, you are also likely to spend some money on auspicious occasion and long distance travel when Jupiter transit in 12th house. This period may force upon you to phase in which you may have to stay away from native place and away from the family and go out somewhere, foreign land. If employed, hold on to your position and rank at work. This time period will put you risk to these as well. Mental, physical health may suffer, and you may experience mental affliction, grief, trauma, fear, anxiety. Avoid undertaking any tasks that involve risk. During this time period, you may be susceptible to go astray and behave in a way that is not very normal or usual for you. Your good conduct, may vanish temporarily during this phase of time. You may be negative in your approach, attitude, while approaching your nearest or dearest one. The society may go against you. You may also be humiliated, defamed on social front. Avoid being caught in any unpleasant situation, losing your reputation. However, some of you are also likely to earn extra money, with which you may consider buying a car or property of your choice. Jupiter position in 12th house benefit is likely to quite beneficial, although the benefit won't be as obvious as other houses. When Jupiter transit in 12th house, this is a modern astrology concept. This is a modern explanation. At this time, you have the capacity to learn a great deal about spirituality, about religious dimension of your life. You also can a great deal about yourself without encountering the fear or resistance that you often experience when you come face to face with the aspect of yourself that you consider less desirable. Dispassionately and even compassionately at yourself, the world, and other people. You feel more direct empathy for the suffering you see. You seem to have a new understanding of the fact that we are all the same. Even what is done to help one person is done for all. During this time phase, you may find a person who acts as a spiritual teacher for you. But remember that such person can come in any form, any guise. He or she need not be someone who's probably publicly recognized as a teacher. Even an old friend may suddenly assume this role. God wants to spiritually teach you and heal you. He can pick anybody to do that job for you. You may feel that something in you needs to be healed now. This person will come forward to help you. I also experienced that more than twice in my life. It is also possible that you will play this role for someone else. You are also very concerned about spiritual trust and wisdom now. You may pass on what you learned during this transit to others. When the time will come, you may have to heal somebody else. God will choose you. In general way, this transit may incline you to the study of metaphysics or occult or tantra. In the hidden aspect of the existence, you seek knowledge that will give you support and comfort as well as meaning for your life. This transit may even signify greater improvement with Orthodox religion and temple. Whenever you go through these kind of situation, when 5th house, 7th house, 9th house occupied by Venus, Mercury, Rahu, the Jupiter position in 12th house become negative, not positive. If you're becoming restless, going through a lot of uncertainty and fear, Jupiter position transit in 12th house is negative, not positive. If you're going through huge financial crisis, Jupiter's 12th house position negative, not positive. If you're going through poverty, Jupiter 12th house position is negative, not positive. If you're living in a conflict, Jupiter 12th house position is negative, not positive. Then do raise your Jupiter with the help of the following task. Task number 1. Do a refined quality astrological activated golden yellow sapphire in gold square pendant around your neck. But golden yellow sapphire have to be emerald cut or cushion cut, not oval, not round. Please. Second task. Do keep ponytail of your back of your hair. It will these two convert Jupiter's negativity to positivity. Third task, do wear a white color cap all the time or beige color cap all the time on your head. This will help you Jupiter's negativity to positivity. Precaution wise, refrain from wearing Rudraksh mala around your neck. Don't do that. Do not wear any kind of a pipe or bead around your neck. Chanting wise, it will help you quite a lot. Om Ganesh Rinam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. Om Ganeshiranam Chinde 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 Varnayam Hom Name Fat. This particular chant will make you self-content and Jupiter negative to positive. The next phase, Jupiter transit for Cancerian now in June 2026. May I say that Jupiter transit in first house for Cancerian moon sign, Cancerian rising sign. It happened on 2nd of June 2026. It will carry on till 31st of October 2026. So June, July, August, September, October. The 5-month Jupiter transit in your own sign. During this time period, your marriage window and your child conceiving window has been open. So during this time period, if you're a single person, you can get proposal for your marriage. If you're a married couple, then you may also you can conceive a baby. During this time period, you will maintain your family full of resources. And this phase of time, you will do business, you perform good deeds. You'll be full of resources, popular among respectable people. You'll be endowed with all kind of comfort. You'll be happy-go-lucky, honored by the higher authority, performing good deeds, enjoying companionship. During this time period, your health would require proper attention. You care to avoid any kind of disease. Avoid taking life risk when it comes to your health. Financially also, you may have to face a rough period. You may lose some of your money due to unnecessary expenditure. During this time period, there is also a chance of you to staying away from your native land during this time period, this phase. This could also prove to be trying time professionally. Avoid any kind of argument with your seniors at work. It might give you mental agony. During this time period, put extra effort to complete your project successfully on time. This time period also sees you suffering from punishment from the government, humiliation, loss of position at work. Hold on to your position, respect, and do not put these into risk at any cost. Moreover, avoid any argument with your family member and try to keep calm. During this time period, be cautious in your decision while dealing with people. You will also need to keep up your spirit high. This period may bring you along mental agony and depression as well. Some of you also find the solution to other previous problems during this time period. Your interest in religious work will be rising. Students are likely to excel during this time period. Your prestige in society is likely to move on to this phase of time. Jupiter position in first house. The modern astrology says about this. When Jupiter transit in your own sign, your first house, this beginning of a major cycle of growth. And when Jupiter transit in your own house, you must try to rediscover what you are capable of. You should get to know yourself, what you can really accomplish, your potential, because under this influence you feel more secure about yourself and influence that you make upon others. You will be a lot more confident and brave, presentable, dignified. But you should not react to this transit by exaggerating your own importance either. Look at the truth of who you are and what you are capable of. That should be entirely adequate. This is also time for upgrading your knowledge, ability, skill set and gaining a lot of new experience. All this is a part of your present need for growth, which affect not only yourself but also the way you deal with situation scenario. At this time, it is very, very important to upgrade your attitude or prejudice that may have hung over you for a long period of time. Personal resources are likely to be drawn to you now, and you should take constructive advantage of them. In other words, anyone whom you become involved with at this time should benefit from the association as much as you do. Only through mutual help will you really achieve the growth. The spiritual dimension of you should be greater now. You must know the deeper dimension and meaning as well. Otherwise, the rest become meaningless. This year, 2026, should be quite fortunate for you in personal terms. Your relationship, personal and professional encounter with others should work to your advantage constantly. Jupiter will increase your confidence and you should serve you as well, enable you to raise the scope of your activities, but try not to be overbearing. Even if you score significant success, don't delude yourself into thinking that you have all the answers and solution to every problem. You're still learning and upgrading, developing under this transit. And whenever you're going to face any of these kind of problems, complication, number one, Jupiter transit in your own sign, your 8th house is occupied by any planet, then Jupiter will not be that positive. 2nd, 5th, 9th, 12th house occupied by the enemy of Jupiter, the Jupiter position is not that positive. 2nd, 5th, 9th, 12th house occupied by Rahu, Venus, Mercury, Saturn, then the Jupiter position in your own sign is not that positive. If you're going through loss of status, prestige, comfort, family happiness, Jupiter transit in first house is not that positive. Trapped by enemy, Jupiter first position house in first house, not very positive. Jupiter position in first house, transit in your own sign, there's a lack of support, lack of guidance. That Jupiter is not that positive. And do raise the Jupiter with the help of these tasks. Task number 1, do bury 7 kg black salt in the cultivated land on Saturday early morning. This will take away Jupiter's inactivity to positivity. Second task, do pierce your left nostril and do wear a metal stud for 129 days. After 129 days, take out the stud and flow in the fast flowing river. This will take Jupiter's inactivity to positivity. Precaution wise, refrain from consuming alcohol, smoking, non-vegetarian food, and do refrain from wearing Rudraksh mala around your neck. Never ever insult your religious people or spiritual saints. Chanting wise, you must do this chanting which will open the doors of luck for you. Gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyo yona prachodayat, gam. More you do this chanting, more you raise your Jupiter from 0 to hero, make you Jupiter very positive and root out your obstacle, delays and waste of time. I'm defining Jupiter transit again for Cancerian moon sign, Cancerian rising sign in the month of October. Transit of Jupiter in second house is starting from 31st of October. It will carry on till 25th of January 2027. Jupiter transiting from your first house, Cancerian, to the second house. 31st October 2026, carry on till 5th January. Is like 86 days altogether. Cancerian, Jupiter will be in your second house. So during this time period, transit of Jupiter in second house, during this phase of time, mostly donate a very good time. This could be a very rewarding time for you, where you likely to add on to your present financial earning, gain profit in trade, manufacturing, spending happily on charity. This time period sees you investing in land, property, real estate would help you to repay your debts, if any. On the home front, this should be a happy phase, bringing you happiness to your family. You may also expecting enjoying married life. You may also expecting a new member of the family. At work, you would be able to gain confidence of your seniors and you will be able to influence others. You would gain over enemies during this time period. Socially, this should be a satisfying period for you. You're likely to command more respect. You would experience heightened grandeur and dignity. Mentally, you would be at peace. You're likely to sharpen your intellect during this phase of time. You will acquire land, status, prestige, happy, player-loving, wealthy. You will be well-respected, victorious, enhancing your name and fame and leader of your family. Jupiter position in second house, the modern astrology concept is, the explanation is like this. This transit has traditionally been associated with making money, gaining wealth. There's something to that. For you will attempt to grow in the share of material possession and resources now. By a large sense, what you're doing currently is actualizing in your life whatever it is you value. If it's money or physical possession that you value, that is the area you will try to increase in and thorough. Spiritual, involving idea, standard of justice, whatever you will attempt to increase this dimension of your life. Obviously, then it is very important at this time to understand how you use your resources, because the chances are that you will indeed get more of whatever you want within the reason. Unfortunately, there is a great potential for mismessaging resources with this transit. If you are not clear about what you need and want, it is very easy to get so much of something that is runs your life instead of making your life more pleasant and fulfilling. This is particularly true of effort to gain more money. What you must do at this time in your life is to look at your overall goal honestly and see what you really must have in order to achieve them. It will be relatively easy to make the necessary changes in your resources to help attaining your goals, to plan these changes wisely. This is not a call for a total asceticism. If you want to buy something that is very expensive, perhaps a bit self-indulgent, there is no reason why you should not go after it, but just making sure that you really want it, that it is not merely a symbol of something you think you want. Many people acquire a possession simply because they think they are expected to order, in order to show your social status, to acquire for reason that this sort of would truly be waste. Nevertheless, during this time, material resources can be great comfort, but you can drive a real and honest pleasure from it. In large sense, you will learn more about yourself at this time through encountering possessions, having to handle them. Managing the material world will be of great value in promoting self-understanding. For this reason, this is also a good period in your life to invest money with little self-restraint, or to buy possession either for enjoyment or for investment. But when Jupiter transit in second house, whenever you're going through these kind of problems or complication or situation, number one, when Jupiter in second house, 8th house is empty, the Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter is second house, 8th house is occupied by Venus, Mercury or Saturn or Rahu. Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house 10th house is occupied by Saturn, Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, there is a lack of flow of income, Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, if you're going through humiliation or public insult, Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, series of professional losses, financial losses, Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, if you're going through fine, penalty, punishment, Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, you're living in a conflict with your parents, then Jupiter will not be that positive. Jupiter in second house, you become self-destructive, then Jupiter will not be that positive. Then do raise the Jupiter with the help of these tasks. Task number 1, refrain from consuming any form of intoxication, alcohol, non-vegetarian food, seafood, smoking. Stop these consumption please at once. Second task, do wear astrological activated gold in yellow sapphire in gold right hand's index finger. That will boost up your Jupiter to the 0 to hero, very, very high. Third task, please keep cultivated land in your house. If you're living in an apartment or flat, do keep a lot of plant pot in your house. Fourth one, refrain from out of control behavior, out of control words. Refrain from lies. Refrain from backstabbing people. Please. Refrain from too much foul talking, please. Fifth one, do organize Namak Chamak Rudra Abhishek regularly once in a month in the Shiv temple. It will boost Jupiter negative to positivity. Yes. Sixth one, do wear refined gold studs in your ears. Make Jupiter negative to positive. Seventh one, do keep 2 solid silver balls in your pocket. Jupiter negative to positive. Eighth one, do donate 8 religious priests bananas, mixed color blanket, money on Thursday. Make Jupiter negative to positive. Precaution-wise, refrain from consuming any form of alcohol, any form of smoking, lies, scandal, non-vegetarian food. Chanting which will give you ultimate boost. Gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyo yo na prachodayat, gam. Gam bhur bhave swahe, gam tat savitur varneyam, gam bhargo devasya dhimahi, gam dhiyo yo na prachodayat, gam. More you do this chanting, more you converting Jupiter negativity to positivity and root out all your obstacle, delays and waste of time. Transit of Rahu in 8th house. Start from 30th of May, it will carry on till 30th of May 2025, it will carry on till 25th of November 2026. The whole this year, may I say from the 1st of January 2026 till 25th of November 2026, Rahu will be transiting for you through your 8th house Cancerian. Cancer can be your moon sign, your rising sign. Rahu will be transiting through your 8th house. Rahu transiting through 8th house for Cancerian, not a very favorable position for you Cancerian, not very favorable position for your career. The influence of Rahu's position in 8th house will be most unfavorable, giving you obstruction, setback. Luck will multiply, give you bad luck 8 times. Avoid change of job, avoid change of profession. Do not make a significant changes now. There is a possibility of getting unexpected inheritance or sudden gain out of the blue can happen. Professionally qualified people achieve overseas multinational posting on projects. During this time period, may I say that even if you work very hard, you will not get the due reward and you will have to struggle a lot. You got to watch your word of speech, your mannerism, your refrain from too much bitterness. This mostly denotes physical health issues. This is a time when you must give top priority to your health. This time period make you suffering from disease of the reproductive organs, smallpox, various sexually STD disease. And do not take any health related complication for granted. It might prove to be life risking for you. You may also suffer mental anxiety, unnecessary fear from everything. Those who are also going through The Marak Dasha, Marak period in Janam Rashi must avoid taking risk with their lives. Keep away from corruption and malice practice. You may end up with the judiciary. You may also have to face humiliation, defamation during this time period. Utmost care is required for the success of all your undertaking. Your enemies or ill wishers may conspire against you, backstab you left, right and center and secure your land, property and jewelry. You're likely to lose some valuable during this phase of time. Be calculative enough to avoid any losses in your business and trade and profession. Rahu's position in 8th house is not very favorable position for your career and finance. During this time period, you will not be able to achieve the exact reward for your hard work. Rahu will create frustration, bitterness, annoyances during this time period and prove you as a useless. Refrain from fresh investment because in business flow of money can be held up. The influence of Rahu will be unfavorable, giving you obstruction and obstacle. Avoid change in job. There is a possibility of getting an unexpected gain and losses. Some professional will receive overseas appointment, posting and multinational projects. During this time period, you will work very hard, but you will not get the due reward. You'll have to struggle a lot. With your tact and prudence, you will find a solution to your problem and you will face a lot. And you have to keep up with your tact and prudence and make sure that you keep up your efforts all the time. You'll come across fruitless expenditures, lot of hassles, issues, tedious situation. No one will help you. But the courage will come from inside. Yeah. Please beware of piles, issue linked with your weight, digestive system. You will have living conflict with your life members. There will be vacuum and emptiness. Beware of accident and major fraud, cheating, deception. Refrain from any foul acts, risk-taking tendencies. Beware of sudden loss, sudden downfall. Whenever you face any of the following problems, complications, number 1, loss of reputation. The Rahu's position in 8th house is negative. Loss of baby, Rahu's position in 8th house is negative. Crisis linked with your family elders, Rahu's position in 8th house is negative. Very much annoyed, very much disappointed, very much frustrated due to family members' attitude toward you. Rahu's position in 8th house is negative. Huge financial crisis, personal crisis, Rahu's 8th house position is negative. Gambling, Rahu's 8th house position is negative. Keep on changing your profession. Rahu's 8th house position is negative. Legal argument, legal conflict, Rahu's 8th house position is negative. Then please do the following task and precaution in overcoming all above the complication and hassles. Do all the tasks to overcome all the above complication and hassles. Task number 1. Do donate 8 kg almonds, 8 kg bananas, 8 kg chopped dry coconut to temple and the langar. It's very, very important. Do donate 8 kg almond, 8 kg banana, 8 kg dry whole chopped coconuts to the temple and the langar. 8 kg almonds, 8 kg bananas, 8 kg chopped dry coconuts to the temple and the langar in prasad. This will take away Rahu's inactivity. Day have to be Wednesday or Thursday, Wednesday or Saturday. Repeat this 8 times. Task number 2. Do keep and wear silver square piece around your neck and do keep silver square piece in your pocket. Changing Rahu's activity to positivity. Third task. Do throw 8 kg whole dry coconuts with 8 kg barley in the deep sea or deep lake for 8 Wednesday. It will take Rahu's activity to positivity. Fourth task. Do use red color soft pillow. Do use red color soft filled pillow. You gotta make a pillow, red color pillow, and fill it with like a soft NC seeds, and use it in your routine under the bed, under your head, in your sleep, and that will help you quite a lot. And fifth task, fill a copper jug with water, put next to your bed before you sleep, and use that water in your routine every day. That will help you quite a lot. It will make your house with activity to positivity. This particular task will protect you. Sixth task, don't wear a blue sapphire and garnets. No. Seventh task, refrain from creating any fumes inside the house. No. Eighth task, refrain from cheating, deception, fraud. No. Precaution wise, refrain from changing roof, rewiring, changing toilets, bathrooms, any pipe work. Refrain from keeping out of order electronic goods, out of order wristwatches, alarm clock, empty bottles, books, magazines, chipped crockery, rusted tools, clutter. Refrain from any family relationship, argument and conflicts, loss of reputation, loss of baby. Chanting, which will help you quite a lot, from Rahu's inactivity to positivity. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukkamev Bandhanat Mrityor Muksha Mamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukkamev Bandhanat Mrityor Muksha Mamritat. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukkamev Bandhanat Mrityor Muksha Ma Amritat. More you do this chanting, more you root out your problems and complications and hassles. You will be free from Rahu's inactivity. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukkamev Bandhanat Mrityor Muksha Mamritat. More you do it, more you accomplishing your goal, success and prosperity. Cancer yearly chart 2026. Let me define you Ketu's transit. Rahu's in the negative house, Ketu's in the second house. The same time, started same time since 30th of May 2025. It will carry on till 45th of November 2026. Ketu's transit in second house. This mostly signifies loss of money for you. Your expenses are likely to soar up to the sky. This could also be theft in your house. If you are suffering from any chronic disease, extreme care must be taken. There will be dissatisfaction related to your personally, professionally, emotional tension will affect you. However, you must avoid taking loans during this time period. During this time period, moon's waning, you may suffer from physical illness. Taking care of your eyes, you try to stay away from probably fire accident during this particular time. If married, you may get involved in conflict with your partner. This could also result of your misbehavior with your spouse, family. Some of you also experience discomfort due to forced change of residence during this phase of time. Avoid getting involved with any kind of litigation. You may lose in the same. Due to position of Ketu in second house, your Venus, your moon have been defected. So you will travel around, sometime waste a lot of time, waste a lot of money, but achievement will be negligible. You can be successful as a middle person or commission agent. But when Ketu transit in second house, whenever you're facing these kind of problems or complication, number one, relationship crisis, one after another. Ketu is negative. If you're keeping an illicit relationship, Ketu is negative. If there's a crisis linked with your father, Ketu is negative. If you're going through loneliness, Ketu is negative. If you're consuming any kind of intoxication, Ketu is negative. If you involve yourself in gambling, Ketu become negative. If you have a lot of debts, you can't even afford to pay, Ketu become negative. Then do these tasks to overcome all these kind of complications, making you Ketu very positive. Task number one, do donate dog feed to dog home regularly. Every week, every month. Ketu become negative to positive. Do wear a golden yellow sapphire and gold around your neck. And do wear a golden yellow sapphire and gold right hand's index finger. Make your Ketu negative to positive. Third task. Do organize Kanya Pujan in the temple regularly every month. Ketu negative to positive. Fourth one. Never ever insult your mother, a life partner. No. Fifth one. Do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead. Ketu become negative to positive. Precaution wise, refrain from foul word of speech, family relationship argument, conflict, health complication. Be careful and beware of any health complication linked with thyroid, lower abdomen, and refrain from diabetes, breathing problem, tension, depression. Chanting which will give you boost. Vakartundai Hum. Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Harim Gam Harim Vashpanai Swaha. Om Harim Gam. Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Set of 4 chanting, but it all in one. Vakartundai Hum. Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Harim Gam Harim Vashpanai Swaha. Om Harim Gam. Hasti Pishachi Likhe Swaha. Say this set of 4 chanting, all in one. Make it 4 in 1. But repeat this like a mad. This will root out any of your problems or complications. More you do it, more you will achieve it. Complication and accomplishment. Accomplishment and complication for Cancerian moon sign, Cancerian rising sign. You might achieve in the year 2026. First thing first, your accomplishments. For Cancerian, you might achieve in 2026. What will be your major achievement? Number 1, this year, you love traveling. You'll be very presentable and you'll be very sweet. You'll be extremely enthusiastic and interested in religious journeys, and you will be achieving name and fame. You'll complete your education, acquiring some kind of a degree or professional qualification. You'll succeed as a teacher, as a lawyer, as a consultant. Second, you will be entertaining. You'll be fortunate, full of resources. You will be fearless, clever at presenting. And you'll be thoughtful, intelligent, knowledgeable. You'll be imaginative, lively. And you will be quite charitable. Third one, you'll be handsome, beautiful, happy, go lucky. You'll attain wealth and happiness this year. Fourth one, you're presenting yourself as a very strong. You may stay abroad. You'll be respected, appreciated, honored by highest authority. You may benefit from a lot of wealthy people, but you will be benefited even from a lot of resourceful people, and you will be honored. Fifth one, this year you will be famous, honored by the highest authority. You will be victorious, endowed with many talents. You will be enlightened, brave, strong, honored, and you will be knowledgeable. You will be prudent, happy, resourceful, victorious over your enemies. Sixth one, you will be destroyer of your enemies. You will bring fame to your family. You will be acting very brave, victorious, and you will have a sharp attitude, belonging to very good clan, but you will appreciate people, and you will be honored, famous, victorious. Seventh accomplishment, and this year you will be logical. You will converse about knowledge, and you'll share your knowledge with people around you. You spend a lot of money for good work and accumulate wealth through your own effort. You will earn wealth and business in precious jewelry. You spend a lot for religious and auspicious work. Cancerian complications you might face this year 2026. Number 1, you will be extremely jealous, proud, small-minded, sometimes very talkative, fraudulent, hurtful in speech, and you may have wicked-minded and friendliness. You may cause pain to others, and you will suffer a lot due to travel, due to legal matters, and you may suffer losses in lending money or giving guarantee for someone else. Second complication, work done by you will not succeed. Efforts will be wasted. Third complication, you are always agitated, very confused. You may be wicked, unhappy, unfortunate. Your mind is heated up and always remain unhappy. There are many obstacles at work. Work may be lost or destroyed. You may always fear. The government will be agitated in financial matters. There will be loss of wealth because of the highest authority. Fourth one, You may be weak, cowardly, lazy, impatient, and you can be short-tempered, speak uselessly, sometimes acting foolishly, performing ill, sinful deeds, can be very stubborn and magical, prone to stealing. Fifth one, you may be troubled by family members. You may spend money to give punishment or release your friend from problem. You suffer losses due to someone's death. And you may go abroad, face hardship, and you will be attacked by a lot of people. Sixth complication, you may suffering from skin disease, blood-related problem. You will be extravagant, injured. You may suffer due to low quality of support system. You will have a powerful enemies, but they are unable to stand in front of you, tend to show their back and run away. That can happen. Seventh complication, you are very aggressive and you will be easily aroused and angered in arguments, and you may be unsuccessful in debates, and you will oppose by your friends, relatives, backstabbed by them. Your mind is always heated, and you may suffer a lot of stomach problems, gastric problems, skin problems. Cancerian, in the coming year, 2026, your education. May I say, talk about the education, you may have good teachers to support you. But after 2nd of June, you could have access to wise teacher, wise guru, true knowledge, lot of support regarding education, self-study, research on natural abilities for you. You will be experienced religious or educational institution as places that are very disciplined and limiting sometimes personal freedom. But you frequently run into hindrances in your intellectual inquiries or education, and you may need to develop your own obscure way of gaining knowledge. You can be at odds with work of academia, or your approach is self-invented. Try to avoid structures of traditions. It feels that if all you attempt to expand your horizon to achieve higher education or higher learning, getting diffused and aimless when you try to pull them together. You may have a savage thirst for knowledge that deprive you of friends and people whom you could share your thoughts. You have a good knowledge of law. You enjoy learning, but if you're studying engineering, technology, IT, law, then your accomplishments will be most dignified. Please be prepared for that. You'll be able to acquire professional qualification, definitely. After 2nd of June, the whole issue will be resolved and you'll be moving on with your education. But refrain from distractions. Refrain from wasting time, please. Refrain from, you need to be focused and concentrate as the only way you can acquire your professional qualification. But you can acquire definitely this year. Cancerian, your health in 2026. In the year 2026, may I say that you need to watch your diets. You may be vulnerable to cervical trauma, sensitivity, toxin release in your neck, hair. You might have a neck problem or thyroid problem. Your eyesight may suffer. You may have some irritation. Chances that your eyes may have some sort of a concern. If you are suffering with a digestive system issue or health problem will be there, especially stomach, you will get some sort of a health complaint in abdomen area or lower abdomen issues. There are chances of developing some kind of a health issue. You need to see a doctor. Some unusual problem may experience with the male and female the reproductive system, which is ultimately resolved. Your powerful digestion beneficial for your health, but your lower back Kidney may need attention. An erratic, turbulent mood can make you accident prone. You should beware of reckless leading to accident, reckless driving. Be careful when swimming or playing in the water or driving or diving. You should be careful while driving. Chances are you may go through injury like spraining or breaking bones, but indulging in sports even. You have to be very careful if you have any issue, dull pain in your body, sharp pain in your body. Don't sit at home and be a doctor. No. Go and see your doctor. If there are any issue regarding neck, back, or lower abdomen, or back or joints, you must go and see a doctor and take a proper treatment, please. Refrain from intoxication, too much intoxication, please. Cancer in your romance love life in the year 2025. This year, may I say that your marriage window, your baby conceiving window will remain open from 2nd of June 2026. It will carry on till 31st of October 2026. The whole June, July, August, September, October. The 5 months, you can have a marriage proposal. If you're already married couple, young couple, you can conceive a baby during these 5 months. Time is enough. If you're a single person, you're fascinated by a companion and do whatever you can to observe them and notice. Romance or pleasant social relationship may develop at your workplace. Relationship will always be a great source of experience and knowledge in your life. You'll meet wide range of people. You may have to be competitive when it comes to matter of love and liking. Romantic relationship may take a turn where proper conduct goes by the wayside and respect is lost. You may have a tendency for jealousy, which you, if you do not overcome, may stifle your loved one. You are prone to play the field and find it hard to choose one partner to stick with. You could be a good lover but miserable spouse. You're more or less happy with your spouse. You may marry an older person who's rather spiritual and spaced out. He or she may be spiritually inclined and philosophical by nature. Your spouse is high-minded and spiritually oriented. If you're already married person, this year for you consider a tendency to argue may create some loss in matrimonial happiness. It is hard for you to achieve happy marriage this year unless your spouse is foreign born or very spiritual. Some of you life problem could involve intimacy, love, marriage, and listening, or stubborn attitude, or aggression, or too much ego. You need to be very, very careful about all these elements. Passion, love, care, affection, friendship, listening help you. Aggression, ego, out of control behavior, stubborn attitude, not listening will not help you. Although committed to maintaining your marriage, you commit destructive acts which can destabilize your relationship. You may be involved in extramarital affair. You may feel out of control in relationship or in marriage. Your marriage might be an area where complication and conflict keep on occurring. You easily attract disagreement with partner. Marriage will bring prosperity. You attract active or competitive partners. Your partner may need a long time to let go of regrets and perceived mistakes. Wealth, material welfare are often on your partner's mind. Your spouse may be excessively attached to his or her family. Cancer in business, profession, career in 2026. This year, determined effort and hard work will make you financially very successful. This year, Cancerian, you work very hard and have to climb a long ladder to achieve dignified success. You can drive hard in your work toward your professional goal. This year, you'll gain by discovering deeply, secretly, some old and serious traditions, techniques, or custom that help your career. You're likely to work in a technical or service job. Your role involves service in specializing area like taking other misfortune like bad health or litigation and improve it. You may publish in foreign publication. You're worldly very wise. You prefer to be your own boss. You're likely to be employer rather than be self-employed. You're more likely to gain as an employee of a large company than through independent business. You do better work for an employer than yourself. Your employers and teachers may be from foreign countries. Your employer may be demanding, cause you frustration. You have a good relationship with co-worker and subordinate. You tend to be controlling over those who work under you or with you. Your subordinate or employee are involved in day-to-day work. Subordinate may be dissatisfied with you due to pushing them excessively. You may have employee or commanding numbers of subordinate. The thing is guard against is getting into conflict with your own employee or co-worker and associate. Work requiring a detached attitude connected with construction, building, merchant property development. If your work is linked with that, linked with construction, building, or merchant or property or development, warfare or transport or engineering or medicine, this can bring you dignified success. If you're working as a pharmacist, again very successful, you can be very much influential. You'll achieve name, fame, gain. And you'll be known. Eventually you'll be successful due to your hard working effort and determination. Your career improve and grow this year. And this particular year, your connection will bring good income and resources. You manage to use your networking skill to make money from your own networking of circles. You'll get many prosperous opportunities this year. Your openness to opportunity brings you gain and prosperity. Source of income are unsteady. Often you have get on by little money. You're very practical and careful in money matters and tend to save for rainy days. Loans are strategically important in your financial planning. There are indications of good income, although hard work, lapse of time may be needed. You easily get things that make you comfortable. Part of money is from real estate. Money comes through public ventures, stock and share market, bank finance companies, investment, real estate. Income may be through problem solving or service of some kind. Your earning will be linked to medical or legal or armed services. You will earn a lot from activity connected to service sector. You're very good as a business person, but make windfall profit. You can make that. That will be the year, this year, and you can accomplish quite a lot. As you move through 2026, many of you are carrying one question that keeps coming back in your mind. It might be about your work, your relationship, your family, your health, or an important turning point. These horoscopes give you a general map, but if you want to understand your own situation more deeply, eligible app user can claim a complimentary one-to-one basic consultation with me. When you register on the Prakash Astrologer app, you will receive a welcome email with details of any current complimentary consultation offer and how to claim and book your session. If you are already an app user, please look out for an email from a team member with the same information. In that session, we use your date of birth, time of birth, place of birth to focus on your most important question, so you can move forward with more clarity, less anxiety about what lies ahead in 2026. Cancerian lucky points for 2026. Point number 1. The most important sentence for the year 2026 for Cancerian: I feel, I think. Cancerian biggest asset or strength for the year 2026, creativity. Cancer and biggest weakness for 2026, carelessness, lack of focus, lack of concentration. Cancer biggest ambition for 2026, getting recognition, getting appreciation around the globe. Cancer and lucky days for 2026, Monday, Thursday, Tuesday. Cancer and unlucky color for 2026, Friday. Cancer and lucky color for 2026, white, yellow, red. Cancer and unlucky color for 2026, navy blue. Cancer and lucky precious stone for 2026. You must wear a fine quality astrological activated real saltwater pearl, ruby, golden jello sapphire, real sea coral in gold square pendant around your neck. For health, rising success, establishment, peace of mind, flow of income, wealth, assets, savings, common sense, family happiness, property and prosperity, relationship, business, profession, career, honor, status, prestige, and emotional stability, defense from any crisis, neutralizing any conflicts, any crisis, rise in luck, name, fame, recognition, common sense, applied wisdom, creativity, activity, prosperity. Cancer millionaire facing direction for buying any property, northeast facing property. Cancer unlucky direction facing for buying any property, southwest facing property. Cancer astrological task and remedies for 2026 to balance your astrological equation for the year. Task number 1 for prosperity, for Cancerian. You must flow good and whole moong and chana dal and revdiyan. You must flow good, whole moong, chana dal and revdiyan. 6 kilograms each in the fast flowing river. Day should be Sunday for prosperity. Second task. You must keep river water in a brass gaggar and drink all your liquid in a silver glass for rise in luck and prosperity. You must keep river water in a brass gaggar in the northwest direction inside the house and do drink all the liquids in a silver glass for rise in luck and prosperity and self-contentment. 2 tasks in 1. Next one, do keep rice, river water in a brass gaggar in your house. Take 2 gaggars, brass gaggar, fill one with rice, one with river water. Place both in northwest direction inside the house for self-contentment, for financial contentment. Next one, do keep ponytail back of your head for protection. Next task, do donate corn flour, pure ghee, bananas, fresh coconut to temple in the langar. This is a very important task, getting rid of issues, accomplishments. Next one, do keep a black colored dog as a pet, or do donate dog feed to dog home for health and rise in luck. This is a very important task. 7th one, you must organize Ganesh Ji Pujan and Ganpati with Ganpati Sahasranam and on Thursday to Thursday. This will give you name and fame. Next task, do create a dark room in the left hand side rear end of the house for rise in wealth and prosperity. Next task, do take 8 kilogram dry whole coconut, touch your forehead, rotate it anti-clockwise 108 times, throw in the deepest lake or deep sea. It should be health and fame. Day should be Wednesday. It will take away a lot of crisis situation away from you permanently. Next task, do wear a Buddha Aditya yantra and a silver chain around your neck for health, for peace of mind, for happiness. Next task, make a red color pillow, fill it with NC seeds or saunf and use it during sleep time. It will give you all kind of protection from any crisis. Next task, do wear a saffron tilak on your forehead every day for rise in luck and prosperity. Next task, do organize Kanya Pujan and feed them kheer, milk, in the temple and give them some money for rise in luck and prosperity. Please do this one task. Next task, do donate dog feed to dog home regularly for stability. The next task, please fill a brass gaggar with 12 silver square pieces. Fill a brass gaggar with 12 silver square pieces with river water and place that in northwest direction inside the house for financial contentment, for stability in your finance, stability in your profession. Next task, do donate 4 or 10 religious priests mixed color blanket, bananas and money for health and blessings. Thursday to Thursday. Do keep 2 inch by 2 inch fine silver square piece in your pocket for protection from any crisis, for health and blessings. Next task, do donate chana dal, besan, haldi, money to 12 religious priests. Day should be Thursday, again for blessing and protection. Please, quantity of each have to be 1 kilogram or whatever you can afford. 1 kilogram chana dal, 1 kilogram besan, 1 kilogram haldi and money to 12 religious priests. Day should be Thursday, blessing and protection, quite a lot. Next one, fill a red color pillow. I repeat this again, with NC seeds. Fill a red color pillow with NC seed. In my language, we call saunf. And use that pillow every day for your routine. So it will save you from any sudden crisis. It will give you ultimate protection. It's very, very important task. Cancer can be your moon sign, your rising sign. Precaution for 2026. Precaution number 1. Refrain from consuming any form of alcohol, smoking, non-vegetarian food, any form of intoxication, any form of scandalous relationship or affairs, any form of smoking, please. Precaution number 2. Do take care of your presentation and do put a lot of efforts. Third, don't keep any rusted weapons or tools in your possession. Fourth, make sure that you won't keep any temple, statues, taweez, rak, bhabooti, dry flower, bell, shank in your possessions. Fifth one, refrain from collecting any or keeping any kind of clutter in your possession, like unused books or magazine, old clothes, out of order wristwatches or alarm clock, unused mobile phone charger, broken mirror, chipped crockery, unused pipe, wood, unused cable wires. Sixth precaution, refrain from keeping any form of clutter in your possession. Next one, refrain from lies, scandal, affair, illicit affairs, fraud, scam, any form of gambling, any form of risky investment. Next one, refrain from any family rows, marriage relationship conflicts. Next one, please be kind to dogs. 10th precaution, do respect your elders and female of the family, younger or older. 11th one, refrain from lies, fraud, scandals, cheating, deception, fraud. Next one, refrain from any kind of prasad, langar, favors, gifts, free of cost items. 13th, be very polite, be respectful toward elders and be gentlemanly to senior citizen. 14th, refrain from creating any smoke fumes in the house. 15th, refrain from smoking. 16th precaution, refrain from keeping elephant-like statues in your possession. 17th, refrain from taking any electronic goods, steel appliances from anybody as a gift. 18th precaution, this is not the right year to do any construction project this particular year. If you want to, this is not the 2026 is not a right year to start any construction project like changing the roof. Nope. Any electrical wiring, no. You can do repair, but not changing the whole roof. No electrical rewiring the whole house, no. No extension project, no pipe work, whole pipe work, no. Repairing, yes, not the changing the whole system. Any change of bathroom, no. Change in toilet seat, or any form of pipe work, the answer is no. Cancer in chanting of the year 2026. There are 2 types of chanting. Chanting number 1 is there for, may I say, to cure. You have a problem, you can cure the problem. Chanting number 2 is for boost. It will give you ultimate boost if you want to boost up the whole situation. Chanting number 1 for Cancerian, for cure. Aum Karim 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 Hum 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 Harim 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 Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Harim 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 Hum 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 Karim 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 Swaha Aum Karim 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 Hum 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 Harim 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 Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Dakshine Kalike Harim 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 Hum 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 Karim 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 Swaha. This is a Mahamantra of Mahakali. Ultimate chanting. You can achieve anything. You can cure any of your problems. Requirement is jug of water. Asana is mixed color blanket. Timing is after 10 p.m. night time. Direction facing west. You can root out any of your problems, any of your complications. This is Mahamantra. More you devote, more you achieve. Duration for chanting minimum 60 minutes, 96 minutes, 144 minutes. More you do it, more you achieve it. Cancerian chanting number 2 for rising and boost. This is the ultimate chanting for rising and boost. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Gulum Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjaname Vashmanai Swaha. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Gulum Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjaname Vashmanai Swaha. To root out your obstacles, rise in luck and prosperity, rising name and fame and wealth, achievement, getting rid of your problems. Aum Harim Sharim Kalim Gulum Gam Ganpate Varvarde Sarvjaname Vashmanai Swaha. More you do it, more you achieve success, prosperity, rising and accomplishment. Requirement is jug of water. Asana is mixed color blanket. Timing is after 10 p.m. Duration for chanting 60 minutes, 96 minutes, 144 minutes. Direction facing west facing direction. More you do it, more you achieve supremacy. More you achieve, more you rising and achieve and success, prosperity, name and fame and establishment. Wish you all the very best of luck. Thank you. My dear friends, I hope this horoscope have given you a little more clarity and peace about this part of your 2026. If you would like a broader view of your year and some support for everyday choices, you can watch the other life event forecast for your sign and use your weekly and monthly horoscope inside the Prakash Astrologer app. All of this premium content is free for you until the end of 2026. So you always have somewhere to turn when life feels uncertain. If you are new and watching on YouTube or Facebook, you can join my app family at astrology.prakashastrologer.com. Eligible app user can claim a complimentary basic consultation with me and will receive an email with the latest detail on how to book. So please check your inbox and also your spam or junk folder.